Lights, camera, action. Otis Griffin. Apologies for the Nymega comment. It wasn't anything racial. I was irritated. You know, that was right around the period that my best friend died, I believe. And, you know, saw you talking to somebody about how Harry Gopal fucking knocked me out when he didn't even phase me. Seriously, I didn't feel any of those punches. But you know what? I had been lied to. Cal Worsham told me it was going to be warm, man. Jet heaters all around the fucking cage. A tarp over the cage, encasing the heat that was blowing in there. You know, it was going to be perfect. Yeah. Lie. Set up. You know, and then round number 2 goes 19 seconds too fucking long. And you know what, Otis? Stevia kicks the shit out of cocaine. Alright? There's a lot of guys that are locked up where you work over coke. And I'm saying a good attorney, probably federal court somewhere, suing for conflict of interest. You know? The government fucking outlaws stevia, but arrests for cocaine. And stevia, in massive doses, banishes fat, tumors, cancer. It basically acts like a cure. And I have all the proof, man. You could go and talk to my uncle, Bob Johnson. He lost 6 breast tumors and 62 pounds in 4 months, drinking pure H2O. But, like Peachy, he suffered an adverse reaction when all that floating toxic shit looks like water and you drink it, right? Killed Peachy within 30 days. She had to be put down with congestive heart failure, shocked her system. Bob Johnson ended up in the hospital, okay? And he stopped using stevia. I'll try to get him back on it. But, be that as it may, Otis, fact, not fiction, I'm not one bit prejudiced. And as a matter of fact, would profit from a liquid that provably acts like a fountain of youth. I'll tell you this, man. I've been sitting on my ass for about 4.5, 5 months playing poker. Long time, 200,000 hands, to prove that even eating like a pig, trust and believe on the weekends with my boys who love me, I eat like a teenager, man. Candy bars, ice cream, pizza, I go crazy. And I'm still looking lean. So, what I'm saying is that if you use your juice card to get an attorney and say, you know what, the government isn't supposedly allowed to create business for getting arrested, you know, the FDA keeps stevia out the market, so no one knows what the fuck it is or what it does. But it not only kicks the shit out of cocaine, it represents a cure. And so all the people locked up in prison for cocaine should go home. Okay? Conflict. Yeah, send them home. And get them on stevia. And, you know, it's like this, Otis. I've heard from people that you're a stuck-up asshole. Okay? Really. Now, if you're like that, imagine what I would have been like. If I would have gone to the NFL, Otis, I mean, Brian Bosworth had little kids sporting fucking mohawks, right? Until he got his ass put over by fucking Bo Jackson, the greatest. And then they shaved it the next day. It would have been a good thing, man. I was insecure as fuck, thought I was ugly. I was a lot better than you, okay? I was bigger. I have faster hands than you do. I've seen you fight, man. You're a decent athlete, but the reason why you were in the parking lot getting your ass kicked by an Islander who didn't have the talent to go into the NFL was because neither did you, okay? Does it really mean anything since you're doing shit in boxing? No? But let's keep it straight, son. You didn't play pro. I mean, not like in the NFL and shit. And if you did, you never saw a game. You never just out for a game. You know? Never saw a field. It might have been a scrub in practice. Fact, man. Is this alienating you? Let's see. Basically, this planet's fucked, dog. Seriously. Saw a thing on Facebook. It says the Gulf is covered in oil. Okay? Yeah. And you know what? That will prove down the road to be a tragedy for the ocean, because you know what? It's killing the bottom floor, which has part of the ecosystem. I mean, it's no good, man. And they don't really give a fuck, Otis. They're spending millions of dollars. The rich are. Many who have it. It's a trend, dog. They're building bunkers underneath the ground, fortified, stockpile, okay? Because you know what? They know all this is coming to a fucking end, dog. How far could we take this planet when we don't fertilize anything? It's all take, and we don't put back, and we don't, you know. I'll tell you what, man. We could be making all plastic bottles out of hemp. So if it fell off a boat, it wouldn't toxify the ocean for 10,000 years. And what I'm saying is the fiery center at the Earth's core that keeps this planet alive, it has to have a fuel source of some kind. It just doesn't go on automatic. And I'm saying that oil is either directly responsible or is an intricate part of that system, and we're killing this planet slower each day that we turn on internal combustion engines. And I guarantee you, all right, that the government's recovered spaceships, yeah, that Area 54 shit, you know what? Not the only one, man. And it's not like they don't have the technology, Otis Griffin, to make carburetors that go for like hundreds of miles per gallon, okay? You know what? But they don't want to do it, because that would fuck their money up. And that's the control. It really is. You know, I wonder how many guys in prison have read the Bible cover to cover, right? I did in Folsom Prison. I didn't do shit. I was there for 3.5 months. They didn't give me shit. Couldn't have gotten a Bible. Or could I? Didn't ask for it. You know what? Read cover to cover twice in county lockup. And the fact that I was even sent to Folsom Prison and put in that say was like a feather in my cap, because I shut Placer County Jail down, okay? You know what it was, Otis? I knew they had fucked up, dog. Seriously, okay? Well, they arrested me illegally, okay? This is how it went down, Otis. I had just come back from Notre Dame, where because of the shooting at Virginia Tech, the country was on Amber Alert, and when I got locked up, put it like this, I was fucking in my hotel, and I was watching the Virginia Tech thing, and I got tears, and I went out to the fucking, I went out to the cashiers and shit, right? The front desk, whatever. And next thing I know, there's a cop, and he's coming in, and I'm like, oh my God. And so I sat down on the ground, and I put my hands in the air, and I said, I'm innocent. And he took me to a crazy place, okay, where there was actually quite a lot of people that were normal, like I am, okay? I really am, man. If I wasn't normal, like before I discovered the stevia thing, because of me fucking basically telling people like it is, man. You know what? Sometimes people don't like the fucking truth, Otis Griffin. And fact, not fiction. If they had biker court on TV and they replayed that whole Lago incident, I would look like a saint. Okay? And you know what? it's like this, fact, not fiction. Crazy Joe was exactly like my uncle, very close in the astrology, would explode and say things, right? Only with Joe, you would get an apology, right? And, you know, when he called me a nigger and fired me, and I had just dropped off fucking weed, I had it delivered, weed and hash, and kicked him down, right? I'm like, really? Take my hand out of your pocket, you know, old man? Old man, he went nuts, right? And threatened to kill me, you know, said I didn't know who I was fucking with, and hung up, didn't answer the phone. And so I'm like, damn. I called Jack Short, left this message, said, Jack, you know what? Crazy Joe just blew his top, man. Called me a nigger and fired me, yeah, and told me to get my hands out of his pocket, like I'm fucking taking from him, right? Even though he just offered me his master bedroom to live in his house. And guess what? Immediately upon entering, Kalani took a shit right on the floor, man. And you know what? The only other place that she's ever done that is my mom's house. Fact, not fiction, okay? Was it better not to be at Joe's, do you think? Considering that many more than one time, he talked to me in a manner that had people looking like usually there would be some kind of, like, you know, retaliation. Like, if it was in prison, he would never gotten away with that, okay? Or he got his ass kicked. Not by me. I would have got somebody in his fucking age bracket and health bracket, you know, and you know, had them do it in lieu of me, okay? So anyways, when, you know, I'm leaving a message for Jack Short, and I'm saying, Jack, you know what? I like you guys. You guys are cool, okay? But Crazy Joe just blew his top, man, and he threatened to kill me. And you know what? I'm wondering if the next time that you and I see each other, we're going to be friend or foe, man. Because I want to be friends, okay? You know what? I can see you as Doc Holliday, man. You know, like in a movie, you know? But if we're not friends and someone comes for me, you know what? Bottom line, Bob. Bottom line. You know what?